Insurance could be tough for many of us to understand. You may have clicked on this video to better understand what insurance is, and if you did, well, you're at the right place. In this video, we will cover 13 interesting insurance facts. There may be some things you knew, but even if you do, we can promise you that there will be at least one which surprises you. To get all 13 interesting insurance facts, be sure to watch this video until the end so you don't miss out on any interesting facts. Not all insurance policies are exhausting. Some insurance policies are actually quite simple to understand. With insurance policies comes insurance facts, and some of these insurance facts are very interesting. Let's get straight into the topic. Since the insurance industry can be somewhat dry, here are 13 intriguing insurance facts you most likely didn't have a clue about. At insurance fact number 1 of our 13 interesting insurance facts, the Padres have signed the same player for a very long time so he doesn't lose his health coverage. The San Diego Padres, a team in the MLB also known as the Major League of Baseball, have signed previous left-handed pitcher Matt LaChappa to a minor league deal every year since 1996. LaChappa, just 20 years of age at that point, endured a heart attack while getting ready for a game. LaChappa, presently 42, actually utilizes a wheelchair, and his agreement with the Padres gives him admittance to health insurance. Quite an interesting fact, right? This is only the first interesting insurance fact we are getting into, and there are many more where that came from. Moving on to number 2 of our 13 interesting insurance facts. As someone who goes to Starbucks on a daily basis, this one caught me by surprise. Starbucks pays more for employee health insurance than it pays for coffee. Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz started a vast turnaround that included reducing expenses by laying off employees and shutting down stores from one side of the country to the other, the majority of which had been open for under 2 years. Some may not think much of this on a surface level, but digging deeper, there's much more to it from a business standpoint. However, even in the midst of the expense cutting, Schultz would not drop healthcare for his employees, a line item that counts more than $300 million, which is more than the organization spends on espressos. An investor called Schultz and said the emergency would give him the ideal cover to cut benefits for part-time employees. However, Schultz refused. Hong Kong entertainer Jackie Chan, famous for his thrill-seeker stunts, personally trains his own stuntmen and takes care of their medical bills out of his own pocket. What a man, I must say. There are numerous safety and insurance rules to follow, Chan once said in an interview on his website. I realize that they need to ensure that I'm protected when I do my stunts, yet once in a while they demand that I utilize protective gear for even basic things, and that is disappointing. It requires some time, he said. Chan said he feels less burdened when making films in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, we simply feel free to do what should be finished. There is no safety chief on the set. I utilize my own stunt group since they have experience, and I trust in them to make the activity and tricks safe, quoted Jackie Chan. Entertainer America Ferrera had her smile, including her teeth and gums, insured by her sponsor Aquafresh for $10 million. The strategy covers any sensible and essential dental treatment expenses or costs that result from unplanned injury during the term of her policy. You know when you were a kid at the movies, watching a comedy and just couldn't hold in your laughter? Well, this one is for you. At number 5, we have an insurance policy for death by excessive chuckling at a cinema. During the mid-19th century, filmgoers were so frightened of passing away because of extreme laughter that they purchased insurance through Lloyd's of London. To be quite honest, that would be a laughable method of passing. Just kidding. At number 6 of our 13 interesting insurance facts, we must let you know that the absolute first insurance contract was endorsed in 1347. Although the idea of insurance can be followed back to ancient civilizations, the first known insurance contract was signed in 1347 in Genoa, Italy. Separate insurance contracts or insurance policies not packaged with loans or different sorts of agreements, were invented in Genoa in the 14th century alongside insurance pools supported by vows of landed estates. At number 7, this interesting insurance fact is that an insurance company offered monetary compensation to any individual who could catch the Loch Ness Monster. In 1971, the whiskey manufacturer Cutty Sark offered an award of £1 million, equal to $2.4 million, to any individual who could catch the Loch Ness Monster. If you do not know the Loch Ness Monster, a quick Google search will explain everything you must know and why this is on our list of 13 interesting insurance facts. The organization additionally requested Lloyd's from London to endorse the challenge. Lloyd's agreed under one condition, that it would keep Nessie. Who knows rock music and does not know about Gene Simmons, who once insured his tongue for $1 million? At number 8 on our list, as it should be, Gene Simmons, the bassist for the notable 70s rock band Kiss, once insured his tongue for $1 million. The band's brand name look, consisting of black and white face paint, was supplemented by Simmons' particular move, sticking out his tongue. That tongue must be worth fortunes today. At number 9 of our 13 interesting insurance facts is the phenomenon of insuring body parts that had began in 1920. Silent movie star Ben Turpin started the pattern of insuring body parts in 1920 when he purchased a $25,000 policy through Lloyd's of London on the off chance that his unique cross eyes ever uncrossed. Give good old Ben Turpin a Google search and you will see what we're talking about. No pun intended there. Number 10 on our list is the alien abduction insurance that has been accessible in the US since 1987. Alien abduction insurance, otherwise called UFO protection, should cover you if you can demonstrate that you have been kidnapped by non-human existent structures, given the terms and conditions of the policy are met alongside conditions that would validate the confirmation. UFO Abduction Insurance Company in Altamont Springs, Florida, sells a $10 million alien abduction policy. Before you jump out of your seat and try to say this is a scam, get this. Strangely, the company has really paid cases and has sold in excess of 100,000 strategies. I may just have to look further into the matter. At number 11, the word insurance initially implied an engagement to marry. The word insurance is derived from the French word insurer and initially implied an engagement to wed. Over the long run, the word developed to become assurance and later insurance, with its modern significance. Had we all known earlier that insurance came from marriage, we may just have not gotten married. Hole-in-one insurance permits golf players to offer gigantic prizes to any individual who gets a hole-in-one. This was a no-brainer to put. Get it? Put it on this list? With hole-in-one insurance, golf players can grant expensive prizes, for example, a fresh new vehicle or a lot of money, on the off chance that somebody makes a hole-in-one at your golf event. This insurance works like any other sort of insurance strategy. Then again, as opposed to insuring your property against harm, you are paying a premium to wipe out the risk of paying for a prize on the off chance that somebody makes a hole-in-one during your golf event. Who wouldn't enjoy a brand new Lamborghini for getting a hole-in-one? The person paying for it, of course, hence the reason why hole-in-one insurance exists. Finally, at number 13, Taco Bell once purchased taco insurance. At the point when the Mir space station was proposed to crash someplace in the South Pacific Ocean in 2001, fast food chain Taco Bell vowed to give everybody in America a free taco if the space station smashed inside a little assigned border in the Pacific Ocean. Eventually, Mir didn't hit the objective. On the off chance that it had, Taco Bell would have been down nearly $280 million. Simply on the off chance that Mir hit the objective, the restaurant chain bought a taco insurance policy to cover the dangers. At this point, I'm convinced many of these insurance policies are being created on the go. Anyways, there you have it. Now you know 13 interesting insurance facts. If you learned a new interesting fact about insurance from this video, be sure to let us know which one you found the most interesting in the comments below. As well, if you feel that you are more educated on the topic of insurance as a whole, we would love to hear that. Maybe even suggest what future topics you want to see a video on regarding insurance. We are open to all suggestions. If you enjoyed this video and can't wait for the next one, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. This will let you know when a new video comes out, and it will also help the channel out greatly. Thank you for stopping by, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, it's been Insurance Reassurance, and have a great day. See you next time.